Very warm welcome, match 5, the toss in the middle. I've got the two captains, DJ Bravo, the great man, Mossadegh Hussain, the apprentice, Ian Gunnar-Gould, match referee. Mossadegh, you're the home team, give it a flick. Tails is the call. DJ, my old friend, won the toss. What are you going to do and why?
We're going to bowl first, and we expect the ball to come on better later on in the second half of the innings, a bit of due. We fancy ourselves chasing.
Good game last night, played nicely.
Yeah, very good game. First game is always a nerve-wracking kind of one, but it's always good to start the tournament with a win. Very happy with the team performance, so we play the same team, and looking forward to another game tonight.
Mossadegh, you had a cracking start last night. You must be very confident your side.
Yes, I must be happy. If I won the toss, I would like to bowl first. So this is happening in cricket. So yeah, we're much happier now.
We've seen Shoaib Malik at the ground. Is Shoaib going to play?
No, he's not playing today. He's been feeling not well. Might be playing for tomorrow itself.
Any team changes for yourself?
No, not for us.
DJ, same team as always?
Same as always.
Fantastic, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Full of smiles here in the middle. Delhi Bulls, they've won the toss. They're going to have a bowl first.
Well, there we go. Another team winning the toss and bowling first. Will we see anyone brave enough to bat first as this tournament goes on? You know, the two teams lining up. Maratha Arabians. Abdul Shakur keeping wicket. Javed Ahmadi. Laurie Evans, who is a danger man from England that I know all about. Mohammad Hafiz. Mossadegh Hussain, very fine cricketer. Amongst the others, and other names standing out. Ahmadzai, Ghazi, Ali, Kami. What a team. How about the Delhi Bulls, Lyth? Talk us through them.
Able to kind of nail his Yorkers, and Fidel Edwards, he was certainly good with the ball as well, so plenty of stars within the Delhi Bulls.
So it's game number 5. Apologies for the sound interruptions there.
Only get 3 games there, and then obviously teams progress on to the next, so you want to make sure that you win first and foremost, and to win the first game at the start is really important. Talk about the grudge match. Now the interesting thing here is the Arabians are the defending champions, but it's Bravo and a number of the players and a little bit of the coaching staff as well that have gone over to Delhi Bulls. So is it the name or is it the players?
Well, there you go. Is anyone player bigger than the brand? Well, we'll soon find out. Bravo certainly was asked that a couple of days ago. Well, you're playing against the defending champions. He went, hang on, I'm the defending champion just because I'm playing for a different team. So there's definite heat and rivalry building up between these two. Ahmed Butt is going to take first use of the white pill. It says right arm fast, and he can indeed bowl fairly slippery deliveries. And that man on screen there, Shakur, certainly started the tournament with a bang yesterday. Played with gay abandon, smashed the ball to all parts. It was brilliant to see. This is yesterday. Some of these shots he was playing, just stunning display of hitting. You see it all round the ground. Flicks behind the wicket, deep mid-wicket, straight behind the bowler. Super player. So will we see more of that tonight? Straight away you see he's not exactly a traditional player. Having a look at the first one, free flow of the bat. I'll just go back to what I said at the toss, Lisa. Do you think every team is going to follow this? We win the toss and bowl. is it easier to chase in a 10-over format?
You certainly think so, but Bangla Tigers, the last game of the first day, they won the toss and batted, and then the dew set in. So it did not work for them. Maybe they were thinking the third game on a pitch that had already been used for 2 games. It's best to bat up front and score as many runs as possible.
Oh, a huge hit. He's nicked it. He's gone. Shakur, after the brilliance of yesterday, he's not managed to repeat that today. Down the wicket, huge flash. And Nick and that man Andy Flower is a very happy coach.
Yeah, Ahmed Butt bowled really well in the last game, none for 20 off 2, but what he did was that he was quite happy to bowl that 4th stump line. Yeah, changing probably the lengths that he did, but early on he's quite happy to bowl that good line and length, something that we don't often see in T10. And because of that, Abdul Shakur, the player of the match in their last fixture, he goes with
Deshi Paka tomato our secret recipe combination তৈরি প্রাণ মিনি সস সসের বস দারুণ একটা কফি চাই এক সাশে কফি হাউস 3 in 1 নাও সাথে মিশাও আধা কাপ গরম পানি পারফেক্ট
কাঁচা আমের সাথে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টিড প্রাণ ফ্রুটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায় প্রাণ লাসসি শাদিয়া মঞ্জে আবেশে হারাবে মন
Laurie Evans, the new man at the crease, and he starts with a flash as well. A good shot. I don't know whether it's because it's dusk, the sun disappearing. Just watch the shape of this ball. Definite away movement, a little under tickle from Shakur. Turn around, tried to fool the umpires there. Oh no, I didn't hit that. No way. But he had to go. There we go. Andy Flower, my coach for years for England, top bloke, top coach. Always very happy when his bowlers were taking wickets.
That's one thing that we haven't seen, is it? The white ball swing. So I'm sure Ahmed Butt is there going, great, this is perfect. A wicket in the first over, second delivery, 3 dots. This is a perfect start.
Well, they always say in 50-over cricket, this is the same cricket ball you'd use for a 50-over game. The ball only swings for the first 5 or 6 overs. If you can get it swinging for 6 overs in a 10-over game, you are laughing. Sorry, laughing. My mother might be listening. Swing again. Evans pushes it down the ground and gets a single. So they're off the mark, the Arabians. 1 for 1. How would you say that in Australia?
Same way, 1 for 1. It's easy. Just people may not know when we start to get more wickets, more runs, what's going on. That's okay. Everything's a little bit different down under.
Well, everything's topsy-turvy. You're on the bottom of the world. So. Gorgeous Australia. And we've got the pick of them in this box. It's Lisa and Danny Morrison now. Oh, another play and a miss. That's a good over. It's good pace. 1 over.
Open up with Pranab. প্রাণ লাসসি শাদিয়া মঞ্জে আবেশে হারাবে মন দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাসসি খুব খাচ্ছি আরাম পাচ্ছি
মজাটা আমাদের মধ্যে বিলটি হালকা সুযোগ পেলে বেরিয়ে আসে ঠিক যেমন ফ্রুট ফিল কামড়ের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে স্ট্রবেরি ম্যাঙ্গো আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ ফ্রুট ফিল আসল মজা ভেতরে
পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়ান্ডার মাফিন কেক কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই বিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক
এমন সুইট মানুষদের জন্য ট্রিট হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ
New ball. Oh, crunch down the ground. Laurie Evans, no respect for the old timer. The ball was in the slot, it's straight through the line.
Yeah, there's just a bit of pace difference, isn't there, with Ahmed Butt and Fidel Edwards. And already seen what Butt was able to do the previous over, and so he'd had a look at the ball, the pitch, and this time this was up in his arc, and he was like, I've got to take advantage.
Yeah, when you're very bowling 2 overs, batsmen don't tend to have a look at you anymore in this form of the game. Again, here we go, Laurie Evans. Has he got a hold of this? Is it going to go all the way? It is. Crunching blow over long on.
Well, as soon as he had a swing of that and the sound off the bat, not as crisp as we probably got the desired effect. Yeah, he was targeting straight down the ground. I like that. Putting pressure back onto the bowler. All of a sudden 10 runs off the first 2 balls of Fidel Edwards over. And already DJ Bravo's run up. They've had a discussion. Pressure on.
I think that discussion will be, look, he's hanging back on your stumps. If you're going to bowl full, we're going to have to change the field. That's what they're doing now. Mid-on is running back to long on, just where that ball landed there. 10 yards in front on the boundary line. Now we see a long on. So good batting from Evans, really manipulating the field. Oh, and this one's crunched down the ground again. The fielder's getting round. Is he underneath it? He's gone! Brilliant captaincy, changed the field. Brilliant from Edwards, took pace off the ball. Laurie Evans couldn't help himself. Went for the big hit down the ground. It looked like a miss hit to me. Long on ran round and took the catch.
Yeah, absolutely change of pace. Rolled his fingers around like an off cut up. Mohammad Nabi out in the deep. He's not going to drop a simple catch like that. And you should have seen Dwayne Bravo sprint across to Edwards. Yeah, they're absolutely pumped because Laurie Evans, he departs for 11. 2 wickets down the Arabians for 11.
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই প্রাণ ফ্রুটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়
পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়ান্ডার মাফিন কেক
কাঁচা আমের সাথে গুড মুড গ্যারান্টিড
পিওর চকলেটের সাথে ওয়ান্ডার মাফিন কেক
কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টে ভরসা একটাই বিস ক্লাব ড্রাই কেক প্রাণ ফ্রুটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়
কিছু সম্পর্কে মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক বলিয়ে দেয় দূরত্বের লেয়ার ঠিক যেমন দুধ আর চকলেটে একাকার হয়ে ওঠা ব্রাউন লেয়ার সম্পর্কের মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই প্রাণ লাসসি স্বাদই এমন যে আবেশে হারাবে মন দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি
19 runs mind, but the strike rate's the all important thing. Just a single. Bring Hafiz on strike. Let's have a look at that wicket again. Lacey just didn't quite get hold of it, Laurie Evans.
No, he was thinking, great, this is up in my area again, but what he didn't calculate or compute into his system is
No treat হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ
Besser on strike.
প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ
Besser on strike.
It really is an oasis, isn't it? This inside ground, just desert absolutely around, and then green, and it's a lush outfield. You know, it's nice to dive on. We've seen the players quite comfortably slide as well. So much water is pumped into this ground.
I like the way they've cut the outfield as well. They've cut it into quadrants. There's our ground staff dressed in their Coventry City sky blue. Field well placed in the deep. Restrict this, it won't be going to the boundary, just a single.
I like Ahmed, but it's the second time that I've really seen him. He travelled with the Pakistan squad and played warm-up matches over in New Zealand and performed well there. You wonder if the 25-year-old is kind of knocking on selection higher honours as well, because his approach, his technique, it's all very simplified, and that's why he's able to execute regularly the right line and length for him to be effective.
Oh, nicely bowled. It's another dot ball. Yeah, they seem to have a bit of a factory that just churns out fast balls. That's brilliant slower ball, dug into the pitch. Knuckle ball, I think. It's barely got up over the stumps. Really clever bowling. Yeah, this production line of fast bowlers from Pakistan, don't they? Really specialise in that part of the game.
No treat হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ
Besser on strike. Another slow one. Oh, nearly a run out as well.
প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ
The coaches, fine bit of thinking, picked it up, quick turnaround and threw. Well, tried to throw
It
down
really
the
is an
stumps.
oasis, isn't it? This inside ground, yeah, really smart and clever bowling. Desert absolutely another slower around delivery. Green. And this is what you want from your big fast bowler, to have the presence of mind to go, yeah, it's nice to dive on. I'm going to actually have a go at this. And slow balls out the back of the hand. Slide as well. Coaching staff, so much water is pumped into this ground.
There's a Mahmood there as well on the coaching bench. I like the way they've cut the outfield as well. They've cut it into quadrants. There's our ground staff. This one flicked away. That's disappointing as a full toss. Flicked away by Hafiz for 4.
Yeah, he's about to finish his spell and he's disappointed with himself because, yeah, he's absolutely missed his length.
Field well placed in the deep.
You just look at his figures.
This won't be
So
going to the
impressive.
boundary, just
1
a single.
for 7. He's got 1 delivery left. He'll want to finish it off well. Economy rate of 3.82. Here we're talking about T-10. Second time and anything really under 10. And some of the bowlers out there say anything under 12 is an absolute win. He's going at 3 warm-up matches over in New Zealand and performed well there. You wonder if the 25-year-old is kind of knocking on selection higher honours as well.
Can he finish it off?
Because his approach,
Oh, he can as well.
his technique.
Brilliant slower ball, gets the dot.
It's all very
Stunning figures,
simplified.
1 for 7.
And that's why he's able to execute regularly the right line
খাবারের
and
ভেতর
length
থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে
to be
ম্যাঙ্গো
effective.
স্ট্রবেরি আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ ফ্রুটফিল আসল মজা ভেতরে
Bold.
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই
Churns out fast ball. That's a brilliant slow ball. Knuckle ball, I think.
ভিটামিন এ, সি, ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ ম্যাঙ্গো ফ্রুট ড্রিঙ্ক খেতে দারুণ মজার।
পিওর চকলেটের স্বাদে ওয়ান্ডার মাফিন কেক।
প্রাণ ফ্রুটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
কাঁচা আমের সাথে
আর রিয়েল
গুড
চকলেটের
গ্যারান্টি।
সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ।
প্রাণ লাসি স্বাদই এমন যে আবেশে হারাবে মন। দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাসি। প্রাণ লাসি খুব খাচ্ছি আরাম পাচ্ছি।
প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ। ট্রিট ইউ ডিজার্ভ।
Flicks away, clever batting. Forehand, picks it up, quick turnaround and through. Well, tried to throw down the stumps.
Yeah, the Arabians, they needed to do something different, didn't they? I mean, they've lost 2 wickets. Really smart, not ideal in the power play, slower delivery. They need to start finding the boundary. This is what you want from your big fast bowler. So yeah, he's down the ground, so you have to be a little bit harder. I'm going to actually have a go at this. Ali coming out to bowl, man, use his pace, coaching staff got him on the inside line, fine leg up, took full toll.
Has a Mahmood there as well on the coaching bench. Like the way they've cut the outfielders down. They've cut it into quadrants. Now this one flicks away and down the ground. As disappointing whether this wicket's just slowed up slightly or the batsmen are expecting a bit more pace before the due
He's about to finish his spell and he's disappointed with himself because he's absolutely missed
on the leg side.
his length.
Field well placed in the deep.
You just look at his figures. So impressive. 1 for 7. He's got 1 delivery left. He'll want to finish his competition rate of 3.82. Here we're talking about t-10 and anything under 10. Some of the bowlers out there say anything under 12 is an absolute win.
Oh, here we go, straight up in the air. Fielder running round. This will be caught. It is!
You wonder if the 25-year-old is kind of knocking on selection
takes the catch very easily. Finish it off. And the third wicket for we can as well.
His technique.
Brilliant slower ball, gets the dot.
It's all very
stunning figures.
These guys, Fidel to execute. They've been able just to understand very hard to put down the ground so far.
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধা কেকের বাই।
Just did not get it out of the middle. Takes an important wicket. The Arabians, they've lost their third.
ভিটামিন এ, সি, ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ ম্যাঙ্গো ফ্রুট ড্রিঙ্ক খেতে দারুণ মজা।
পিওর চকলেটের স্বাদে ওয়ান্ডার মাফিন কেক।
প্রাণ ফ্রুটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
কাঁচা আমের সাথে
আর রিয়েল চকলেটের সুইটনেস মুখে থাকুক সারাক্ষণ।
প্রাণ লাসি স্বাদই এমন যে আবেশে হারাবে মন। দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাসি। প্রাণ লাসি খুব খাচ্ছি
কোয়ালিটি আর টেস্টের ভরসা একটাই 20 গ্রাম ড্রাই কেক।
আর রিয়েল চকলেটের
কিছু
সুইটনেস
সম্পর্কে
মুখে
মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক
থাকুক সারাক্ষণ।
দূরত্বের লেয়ার ঠিক যেমন দুধার চকলেটে একাকার হয়ে ওঠা প্রাণ লেয়ার সম্পর্কের মিষ্টি ম্যাজিক। ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধা কে গুড বাই।
I mean, they've lost 2 wickets. Really smart, not ideal.
প্রাণ ফ্রুটোমাই প্যাক মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
They need to start finding the boundary. This is what you want from your big fast bowler. So yeah, pressing down the ground, so you have to be a little bit harder.
কাঁচা আমের
Have a
সাথে
go at this. Ali coming out to bowl, man, use his pace, coaching staff got him on the inside line, fine leg up, took full toll.
Mohammad Hafiz Mahmood there as well on the coaching slightly to the pitch, tried to blast it down the ground. They've cut it into quadrants. And he ended up skewing it straight in the air. This one flicks away and down the ground. As disappointing as full toss. Whether this wicket's way back speed slightly or the batsmen are expecting a bit more pace before the due
He's about to finish his spell. And he's disappointed with himself because he's at players are there going, how do I play this? How do I tackle this? You just look at his figures. We're only 20 seconds, 1 for 7. Now we've only got 7 wickets left. We want to finish this competition. We've got to take what's on offer. Here we're talking about a t-10 and anything under 10. Some of the bowlers in there say anything under 12 is an absolute win.
Here we go, straight up in the air. Fielder running round. This will be caught. It is!
Partnership needs to be formed. 25-year-old. Both 2 batsmen. On selection
Takes the
higher
catch
honours
very
as
easily.
well.
That's right, because 3 wickets in 3 overs.
Third wicket
Before we counted as well.
His technique.
Brilliant slow ball, gets the dot.
It's all very
Stunning figures.
simplified.
These guys,
they execute. They've been able just to
খাবারের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে ম্যাঙ্গো স্ট্রবেরি আর লিচু অমায়িক স্বাদ
Oh, there he is.
ক্ষুধা আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই
Just did not get it out of the middle. Takes an important wicket. The Arabians, they've lost their third.
ভিটামিন এ সি ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ লিথ খেতে দারুণ মজা বেশি হারাবে মন দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে কিছু মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ
ভরসা একটাই ভরসা একটাই
বেশি হারাবে দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে কিছু মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ খাচ্ছি
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে
সুইট মানুষদের জন্য ট্রিট হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক
বেরিয়ে আসে ঠিক যেমন ফ্রুটফিল খাবারের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে স্ট্রবেরি ম্যাঙ্গো আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ ফ্রুটফিল আসল মজা ভেতরে
There as well on the coaching, slightly to the pitch, tried to blast it down the ground, got down there, put it into quadrants, starts to the wide, skewing it straight
Yeah, he
around.
had
This one
a bit
makes
of a
away down
difficult
the ground.
time of looking for the hand last game. None of the successful now the Arabians have lost 3 wickets. The first ball with the Arabians. He's about to finish his spell. Got to land. He's disappointed with the selection. You can see that they've gone changed as well. The Delhi How do I play this? How do I about giving players an opportunity? He's going home to level. He's got 26 runs. 1-7. Now we've only got 7 wickets left. We want to finish this competition. We've got to take what's on offer. And we're going to be able to rotate anything under 10. Some of the bowlers in there say you've got to go forward with that squad.
So here we go, straight up in the air. Running around. This will be cool. It is!
Partnership needs to be formed. 25. This is where you need to be two batsmen. You fielders,
Takes the catch very easily.
he knows.
3 wickets in 3 overs.
Third wicket
Before we counted as well.
His technique,
Brilliant
his
slow
battle
ball,
was
gets the dot.
very
Stunning figures.
These guys lay down a easy way run. They've been able to really understand what length they need to consecutive balls to the very hard to down the ground so far.
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক ক্ষুধাকে গুড বাই
Just did not get it out of the middle. Takes an important wicket. Arabians, they've lost their third.
ভিটামিন এ সি ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ লিথ খেতে দারুণ মজা বেশি হারাবে মন দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে কিছু মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ
ভরসা একটাই ভরসা একটাই
বেশি হারাবে দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে কিছু মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে
সুইট মানুষদের জন্য ট্রিট হোক প্রতিদিন পিওর মিল্ক আর রিয়েল চকলেটের
ক্ষুধার আগুন নেভাতে মজাদার স্বাদে অল টাইম ফ্যামিলি কেক
বেরিয়ে আসে ঠিক যেমন ফ্রুটফিল খাবারের ভেতর থেকে বেরিয়ে আসে স্ট্রবেরি ম্যাঙ্গো আর লিচুর অমায়িক স্বাদ ফ্রুটফিল আসল মজা ভেতরে
There as well on the coaching, slightly to the pitch, great for me. Blast it down the ground, got down there, into quadrants. Starts to the wide, skewing it straight
Yeah, he
around.
had
This
a
one
bit
makes
of a
away down
difficult
the ground.
time of looking for the hand last game. None of the successful
This one played over the offside.
lost 3
It's going to be
wickets. The
4.
first ball with the
He's
about to finish his spell. Got to land. He's disappointed with the selection. Runs Chameera as well. The Delhi battle for the Arabians. How do I about giving players an opportunity? He's going in as well. Partnership building 15 off 9. Now we've only got 7 already. 13 runs off this competition. To take what's on offer. To come to the Partnership needs to be formed. 25. This is where you need to be batsmen. Your fielders, rally zero. Who knows?
3 wickets and 3
These
Chicago tomato are secret recipe combination of proudness of cookers.
did not get it.
ভিটামিন এ, সি, ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ লিথ খেতে দারুণ মজা। বেশি হারাবে মন দুধের সবগুলো মজার স্বাদে
Starts to the wide, skewing it straight down. This one flicks away. This one's played over the offside. It's going to be 4.
He's about to finish the spell. He's disappointed with the really good runs coming now. The battle of the Arabians without giving players a day. He's going in as well. Already 13 runs this ocean. Just one more day. Somebody forcing it really difficult with the ball in partnership needs to be formed. 25. This is where you need to be batsmen. Your fielders, rally zero. Who knows?
3 wickets and 3
Chicago tomato are secret recipe combination of proudness of cookers.
Did not get
ভিটামিন এ, সি, ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ লিথ খেতে দারুণ মজা। বেশি হারাবে মন দুধের সবগুলো মজার স্বাদে
Starts to the wide, skewing it.
Yeah, he had a bit of a difficult time with the ball in hand.
This one played over the offside. It's going to be four.
He's about to finish the spell, and he's disappointed with himself. Really good runs coming now. He's about giving players a debut, and he's going in as well. So building 16 years now. This innings, and already 30 got released this competition. Just one more league, something to come. It's going to be 20 under 10. Some people are finding it really difficult. The ball is partnership needs to be formed. This is where you need to be two batsmen. Your fielders, he knows you as the fielder take enough over the ground as well. This time there is Gas finally setting up the
Chicago tomato are secret combination of prime
did not get it. Exactly that. Unfortunately,
ভিটামিন এ সি ডি ও জিঙ্কের ভরপুর প্রাণলাভ খেতে দারুণ মজা।
One big over.
This one played over the offside. It's going to be four.
He's about to finish the spell, and he's disappointed with himself. Really good runs coming now. He's about giving players a debut, and he's going in as well. So building 16 years now. This innings, and already 30 got released this season. Just one more league, something to come. It's going to be 20 under 10. Some people are finding it really difficult. The ball is partnership needs to be formed. This is where you need to be two batsmen. Your fielders, he knows you as the fielder take enough over the ground as well. This time there is Gas finally setting up
Chicago tomato are secret combination of prime
did not get it. Exactly that. Unfortunately,
ভিটামিন এ সি ডি ও জিঙ্কের ভরপুর প্রাণলাভ খেতে দারুণ মজা।
Evan Lewis, should I say, thought that he was in with a chance. He had a bit of a difficult time with the ball in last game.
This one played over the offside.
Quality tested He's got dragging.
Sorry, should I say? He was in with the sorry, Lewis, should I say, thought that he was in with a chance. He had it, but it was never good.
This one's played over the other side. It's going to be ball.
Wracamy, Sady. Guaranteed.
Yeah, he's done very well to get something on that. That takes a lot of skill right there. Right, the skipper's on strike, 35 off 21. He'll be looking for a boundary. You can probably expect a Yorker outside off stump. What will he do? Will he move around his crease? Well, he tries to go to lap, doesn't work. Excellent bowling again. Only 5 runs off that, so the Delhi Bulls have been exceptional again today with the ball. 24 dots throughout this innings, and they've restricted the Arabians to only 87 runs.
Unbelievable bowling display. Absolutely top drawer. Ahmed was fantastic with the new ball. Ali Khan was excellent. Champion himself probably wasn't at his most potent best, but he was fantastic. 24 dots, as you mentioned, and 60 balls. Incredible skills. Fidel Edwards, might be getting on the years, but still got plenty of pace, plenty of skill. 8 for 15 from his team. All in all, a pretty good effort. Dwayne Bravo and Delhi, after winning the toss, selecting the ball first, as bowlers haven't let the skipper down.
Yeah, match number 5 here. And for the Maratha Arabians, they would have wanted Abdul Sharuk to go hard again and get them off to a flying start. He didn't do that. They lost wickets, 2 wickets within the power play. And Evans, Mozambique finishing with 35. And as you said, Ahmed, but excellent figures. 1 for 7, economy rate of 3.5. You don't see that in T10. You don't see that really ever in T20. And wickets up the top there for Fidel Edwards and Ali Khan as well. So the Delhi Bulls, they'll require 88 runs off their 10 overs. And we'll head for a quick break and be back with the action.
Mitre Bywater innings break here in Abu Dhabi for season 4. It's great to be back at Zayed. Love this part of the world. The sun is well and truly set here for match 5, and the Arabians are, of course, defending champs. The first side this season to go under the 3 figures, 87 for 4. That is all in their 10 overs. You've got to give credit to the bowlers, the Delhi Bulls. Look at these figures, simply outstanding. Look at the economy rates, 1 for 7, 1 for 15. Okay, Ali disappeared there, 1 for 21, but still got a wicket. And you look at Kashif and Bravo, so creating their own sort of question marks. But O'Brien alongside, and well, it got off well for the Bulls.
Yeah, the man in form, Shakur, went early. Scored a wonderful half-century yesterday. Big Mo today, slipped one behind. Laurie Evans got a few out of the screws, but didn't stay long enough. Mohammad Nabi took a fairly routine catch against Fidel Edwards. The quality quick. Batting was difficult. Jabal Ahmadi was improvising and got a few out of the middle, but never really got going. Professor, you don't see him hacking like this too often. Easy catch for the president, taking out to the professor. Skipper came in. Mossadegh Hussain looked good. Really good player. I've watched him a lot in the BPL over the years. He's a class act. Lovely time with the ball, whether it's through the offside or over the offside. Really took Dwayne Bravo out there as follow through. Without the captain, I'm afraid, the Arabians will be really battling. Delhi Bulls are brilliant with the ball. May not have taken many wickets, but they were miserly with their lines and lengths, and their skill level and execution of slow balls was absolutely marvellous to see. This was the run out of Jabal Ahmadi. He made 24, but it was very, very pedestrian. Batted nearly all the innings for 24. Good work by Ali Khan. USA quick. This is how the innings finished. Fidel Edwards is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. 1 for 15 from his 2. Job well done for Delhi first half.
Yeah, won the toss, wanted to go up front first with the ball in hand. Know what they're chasing, do the Bulls. So umpires are back out in the centre. This is Hannibal and Baldwin. 8.8 runs per over, that's all. Because of that bingo score required by the Delhi Bulls. 2 fat ladies here in Abu Dhabi. So, yeah, so often see, don't you, the modern player picking up old with these two. But, you look at Lewis, Rahmanullah coming out. Keen to see Rahmanullah get going. He was player of the match last night. He got that wonderful innings there, a 41 from 15. He really did set the tone for the Bulls. Lewis no slouch either, of course. That 32 in 0 from 18 and the 2 6s and 3 4s. So let's see how they go about things with only chasing a small total here in match 5.
Yeah, it's going to be Afghanistan against Afghanistan here. Rahmanullah Gurbaz, superstar in the making, I feel. Evan Lewis. It was very watchful actually yesterday as Gurbaz went about his business, just biding his time and then put a couple into the stands to wrap things up. Yemen's going to open. This is interesting. Ahmedzai. Second game was expensive last night. Up against his fellow countryman. Plenty of Afghan talent in this competition. Gurbaz, well, we saw him take on Mujib last night in the first over. He got put down. Made Mujib and co pay. Need early wickets here. Mossadegh on his side. 88 to win. Here we go.
Oh, just like that, just threads it through rather sweetly, and straight away the get-go has been underway with a 4.
It's easy as you like. sort of a man in form. He's been in great form since he's come to the UAE, whether it be for Afghanistan, where he scored his first ODI 100 on debut, or in the T10 for the Delhi Bulls. Very excited coach during those ODIs. Andy Flowers in the commentary box, watching his new star player go about his business.
Oh, wrist work. But there's someone back there on the bench. You often do see a deep square leg. Throat, first one down.
Well, what a start. Beautiful boundary first ball, and then he says, I'm going to have a piece of you. Ahmed, I'm going to just lift you over square leg. Gets plenty of it. Flick of the wrist. Doesn't try to smash this for 6. I think he's trying to get this more behind square. Mukhtar Ali. Fairly simple catch at deep square. Well, they needed early wickets. They've got one. Gurbaz has got to go for 4. Delhi Bulls 4 for 1.
Ravi B, Mr. Bopara. Nice, easy, sensible, only wanting to get to 88, of course, the Delhi Bulls. It was all just pretty easy. Little flick, did he just say? No, I didn't try to moose it massive. We just wanted to use the pace.
Well, that is his go-to area. He likes hitting over square leg, mid-wicket. I reckon he's trying to get that fine. I reckon he's trying to get that more fine leg. Big wicket though. Not in form. I was saying that Lewis and Ravi Bopara found touch last night. Need 3 early here. The Arabians need 3 poles.
Oh, Mr. Baldwin says you'd have to reload that one.
Well, it was there to be hit. Evan Lewis would be gutted. He didn't carve it for 6 over point. It was full, it was wide. All the field was up on the offside. All Evan Lewis had to do was get half a bat on that. Yeah, look at everyone up on the offside. Lewis, he was given the width, he was given the leg. Just carve it. He'll be absolutely gutted he missed out on that.
Out the field at the timing, just to take your time, young Louis. No rush. Know what you got to get.
It's amazing the stats so far in the tournament. Sides chasing and winning every game. Bravo winning the toss, absolutely no hesitation. We want a bowl. No one knows what a good score is. We'll chase under the lights.
That's better from Evan Lewis. Well, it's gone all the way. Duck for cover if you're in that van.
Now, this is his area, Evan Lewis. It's most left-handers' area, truth be told. All left-handers look this pick-up pull. In modern game, don't even try and keep it down. Just hit it up. Ahmed, you might have got a wicket, but you've been a bit all over the shop here. Giving too much width outside the off stump. Now you're dragging on down leg side. Got to hit the top of the off stump until you hit off a good line of length. You are going to ball a variation. Make sure it's a good bumper or a good Yorker.
100%. There's a change of pace. Well watched from Lewis. One done, 12 for 1. One done early for the Bulls. A little bit of vibe to buy. Liquid. H2O, that's the one. Get it in you. Players have got it.
Plus the water intake, Danny. Keep yourself nicely hydrated on this trip so far.
Skip to the loo, so. Mr. Cammy, here he is. Please. Oh, that sounded sweet off the blade and even quicker to the fence.
Well, watching Ravi Bopara bat in the UK last year, Sussex didn't see this. Sussex signed Bopara in the off-season. Ravi, truth be told, struggled a bit in the T20 Blast, especially early in the innings. Generally accumulates his innings. Yesterday, absolutely wonderful knock, Ravi Bopara. Scored 38 and he started well. That's an absolute belting drive.
He decides to go the other length here, and Cammy. So back-to-back boundaries here for the Bulls.
Well, inexperience. You bowl a half volley, you get driven. Ravi Bopara's been around too long. He knows you're going to bowl short next ball. Hang back. Easy pull shot. Some poor Cammy's got to learn. Can't follow a half volley up with a medium pace short one. These guys are too good. Bopara's too good. Lewis is too good.
Oh, in the air, got lucky here, did Bopara. And it's gone for 4 to boot. We've got a hat trick of boundaries. Let's celebrate with a bit of a my dot by H2O.
Beauty, Ravi. He wants to get home early. He wants to get back to the hotel. Chips it in the air. For a moment he's thinking he might be in trouble. Just gets enough of it. And once you get it through the field here, the outfield's absolutely fantastic. Skips away in the night sky, just scurries into the fence. Don't stop now, Ravi. Keep going.
Oh, picked the man out. Sounded good again from the blade of Bopara.
There's the 3-4s. That was a beauty. That was an absolute cruncher. This is easy as you like. Back at the length. Nothing behind it. It's a little Moses. A little Moses chip to Nyeem.
Nice Nile. Yeah, it just shows you once again underlining the depth of these blades. Fat sticks. Here in the 21st century. Threads another one. 16 off, 1 to go. Bulls on the bit of a riot here.
They're going at 15s here. A bit of a buffet, it must be said. He's been served up some absolute beautiful half volleys. Goes for the Yorkers, not that far off, truth be told. It's good batting from Bopara. Stays leg side. Doesn't move his feet much, doesn't have to. Efficiency of footwork from Bopara. He's always had good hands. He's always stroked the ball well. He's always been a good timer, a sweet timer. Been a shrewd bit of business by Andy Flower and the Delhi Bulls, bringing Ravi Bopara in as a replacement late doors.
Cammy will be desperate for a dot ball. Now, not there, brother. He's lucky they have the man back. Loves a drive, does Ravi B. 17 off that. Bulls are 29 for 1. So the 2 overs, the mandatory 2, the power play done and dusted. And Bopara enjoying himself out here. Fabulous Friday evening. And the ball is sliding on. So what happens here when the sun goes down and the lights are in full buoyancy, pumping away with these lights. They're great. I've got to say, around the globe, these are very good lights here in Abu Dhabi. And it just allows a ball to slide on under lights, much to the delight of Bopara.
The veteran, Pravin Tambay, late bloomer. Had the pleasure of keeping wicket to him yesterday afternoon out in the middle. Pravin, yeah. He wanted to bowl a few balls. Nobody was there. I said, I'll take it for you, son. You picked his googly and everything.
Eddie everywhere, aren't you, eh? So you packed your own gloves on tour still.
Back in the box.
Well played. That's what your brother said too. Get back in your box. Big Kev. Just back. I know we have to win this here. And we've got to hurry up and get on with things. Because Pravin Tambay isn't going to muck around. 10 years ago, your brother smashed the Poms all around the park in that World Cup. And I had the joy of being there in the combox and watching Big Kev carve up England. 100 off exactly 50 balls was a sheer delight.
Sure it was. It was a great game. It was a great night celebrating, I'll tell you that much. Bangalore did not sleep.
Not a lot of H2O that night. No.
No.
Straight at you too, Pravin Tambay. The old timer just said earlier, tax the stumps at you. So Bopara, Lewis, so just be a bit mindful of that, but they've got off to such a good start here, courtesy of Bopara.
Yeah, Lewis may look leg side. Leg spinner, turn it back into Lewis. He may well just sit tight here, Evin Lewis. He played a similar role yesterday while Bopara was going ballistic and Gurbaz was smashing it, and Evin Lewis has sat and watched for 5 or 10 balls, and in the back end Evin Lewis just finished it off and Gurbaz and Bopara left the crease. So it'll be interesting to see if Lewis fancies his chances here, if he's just going to be happy to play second fiddle. Oh no!
It's pitched outside. I feel a bit annoyed with Lewis missing out on this.
Just trying to sweep it over those 2 men behind square. Just trying to help it up and over. You're better off staying slightly leg side and carving through the rough. Won't be much turn.
Yeah, no protection there. Can't afford to. They need to try and strangle, create some pressure, knock over, as you mentioned, Noel, 3 very quickly.
And this game's getting away from the Arabians very quickly here. It's good batting. Much better option, I reckon, for Lewis. There's not going to be a great deal of turn. Everyone up on the offside. Stay leg stump Evin Lewis, even maybe just slightly outside leg, and just back his connection to get it through or over the offside.
And he's so good at that as Lewis. He loves to go inside out over cover or square through point. Oh, it's a freebie. It really is. Talk about on a silver salver from Pravin Tambay.
Yeah, it's an absolute gift. Haven't done much right tonight, the Arabians. As we said, just can't toss leg stump to any batsman, let alone someone of Evin Lewis's class and skill. New kookaburra in his hand, might be a little bit slippy, tough to grip, but no excuse.
That's a better delivery for sure. Still the over went for a dozen, and the Bulls are 41 for 1.